Hey, what it do, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. So today's video is probably not going to be very long, but I'm super excited for it. We kind of finished a project, and honestly, that doesn't happen too often around here. There's a bunch of stuff going on. But the ag sprinklers are 100% installed and working great. I can run both of them at the same time. We got the diesel pump up and running. Everything's all plumbed back in. And the alfalfa seed is in the ground. So I'm pretty excited. It's kind of a big deal for me. I don't know if it's actually going to grow. That's a whole nother topic. But hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and jump into it, and let's roll.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon.
So for everyone that's been following the channel for a while, you guys may remember that there used to be a couple water cannons sitting right here. So there was a lot of trial and error that went into these sprinklers. I ended up having to do some welding up there. We did some welding in the shop. I had to do some cutting. It was a big project to get these things installed. Basically, my first attempt when we put them in the ground almost knocked me over. These things have so much power.
This thing has a ton of like sideways force on it.
So after that happened, it kind of left me with two options, and that was either A, buy something that looked kind of like this. Now, I'm not knocking these guys. I'm sure this is a great stand. I'm sure it's a great sprinkler, but if you guys scroll down, you can see that it is about $1,000 to go ahead and buy this setup. Or the other option was to go ahead and turn on the Miller welders, drag some pipe in here, build something that was indestructible, that would withstand my kids bumping into them. And you know what, guys? These things did not just. All right, well, what I thought was going to be like a quick and easy fix is turning out not to be such a quick and easy fix. This guy, it was pretty much like rust welded in here. You guys can see that I chopped it off, and I was trying to just twist this part out, trying to get the wrench on there, get like a real good bite. Wasn't happening. And then it's twisting this whole assembly that connects to the pump itself. So I don't want that. I went down and I grabbed a hammer. I'm gonna grab a punch. I'm gonna try and like taco this down, hopefully break the seal right there. Then we'll see if we can get it out like that. So hopefully I don't booger up the threads on the inside, but you guys can see how it's kind of like forcing that down a little bit. So basically what I'm trying to do is like make the circumference of the circle a little bit smaller, and then from there we might be able to twist it out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot right now, seeing as it's already been pushed down a little bit, and hopefully it goes. Happy day, it just finally broke loose. I've been up here fighting with this thing for like an hour. So tried pushing it with my leg, but it wasn't happening, but it did move. So let's see if we can keep this going. But she's out. All right, so long story short, I basically need to rob this elbow. I think I need to stick one elbow on the bottom. I need to kind of massacre this thing a little bit. But I think we have all the fittings and all the adapters that we need to go ahead and make this guy work. So this guy's a little bit smaller than the one that I took off. I thought they were the same size when I grabbed this one, but this one has an 1.5 inch inlet, whereas the other one has a 2 inch, but you guys can see we got an adapter right here. We're gonna make it work for the time being, and then, I don't know. I say I'm gonna pick up the right size one, but if it works good, we'll see. I don't know. Probably should eventually pick up the right size one, but I can't wait. I wanna get this thing working. I wanna see the full potential of those sprinklers, so I'm gonna go ahead and rip this all apart, put it all together, then we're gonna take this back up top. All right, well, it is all put back together. Not my finest work, but we're just waiting for the glue to dry. This is something that I want to like rebuild entirely. I would love to just do like a big gate valve up here, just something that looks super cool. But for now, this is gonna work. Just gotta let the glue dry, harden. We're gonna let this one sit for probably at least 12 hours because once this thing gets going, pumps a ton of water through here. I don't want to blow it off. I don't want to have to do this again. So, but I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for today. You guys can see that the field is pretty well disked. I want to get down a little bit deeper. I'm thinking once I fire up the sprinklers, get this real wet, I'm thinking I'll be able to sink the discs just a little bit more. So I'm super excited, but I gotta go get ready for tomorrow because I actually have to make some money so I can continue to do stuff like this. But I'll be back at it tomorrow for a little bit. I'll see you guys then. All right, so pretty exciting day. We're gonna go ahead and turn one of these sprinklers on. They're both tied into the system right now. So I'm gonna open this one up first. Then we're gonna go start the diesel pump up. Hopefully that doesn't blow itself apart with the repairs that I made. Then once that's up and running and energizing the system, we're gonna go ahead and open up that other sprinkler down there. And then we're gonna give it the juice and see if we can water this whole field at once. All right. We're gonna go ahead and let this thing warm up for a minute or two. It's a little bit chilly out here this morning. So as this is warming up, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this sprinkler right now. So the electric pump is kind of having a hard time keeping up with that one. You can see that it's only making it to about that cone right there. So I'm really hoping once this thing gets up and going, that this sprinkler reaches at least to these trees. All right, we're gonna do this real slow. We're just basically gonna bring some water up in the system. I have the separator opened up right now, so we're gonna kind of flush that out a little bit, and then we'll close that valve. And then I gotta open up that valve over there, which ties it into the rest of the system. So you can see we got a little bit of water spraying out right there. There we go, coming out the separator. So I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the second sprinkler before we energize the pump. And when I do that, it's gonna like drastically reduce the power of that sprinkler or the output. And the reason I wanna do that is so I can kind of monitor at the well how much pressure I need to put in and do all that stuff, because that guy over there is like 100% mechanical. If these valves are not opened up, it'll just blow the pipes apart. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy up and then head over back to the diesel pump over there. All right, well, I'm super happy right now. You guys can see the sprinkler right here. It's coming all the way over to the trees. I think it's gonna get this entire area. She's having to take a step back because it's shooting so far. It was sunny first thing this morning. Now it's foggy, but let's go ahead and get the old John Deere fired up. It's been a minute or two since I put any diesel in her, and she doesn't have a gauge, so we kind of just like guess when it needs diesel, but I'm gonna go ahead and top it off because I don't want to run out of diesel up there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the difference between when it was running off of the diesel pump and when it's working off of the electric pump down at the back of the property. You guys can see that it's not shooting near as far, and it's actually like hardly enough power to rotate the sprinkler when both are going. And when the diesel pump was running, it was going pretty much to like right there. You guys can kind of see the ring. Huge difference in power when we got the ag pump going. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut these sprinklers off because we're gonna bring the John Deere in here. Oh, which way does it go? There we go. Anyhow, I'm gonna bring the John Deere in here again, disc the dirt up a little bit more. Hopefully it's a little bit softer. Maybe I can get down a little bit farther. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and plant some seed. Exciting day today. Anyhow, I'm gonna bring the John Deere in here with the disc again, mix in some of the water. So I was getting pretty close, but Ryan brought over his new toy. We're gonna go see if we can hook an attachment up to it and maybe put that thing to work. That is a sweet tractor. Dude, I dig this thing.
I think you need to take it for a spin.
Yeah?
Yep, get up in there.
You wanna give me a quick lesson? So, do you even need the clutch?
Just for I mean, you really don't, but
okay.
If you're in neutral, like that's neutral of neutral. So if you wanna go, you just kick it forward. It'll like, you can adjust how aggressive it goes on the forward and back. like how aggressively, like, I don't know. So there's like a delay. You can set the delay with that button right there. You can increase or decrease the delay.
That's too fancy.
Yeah, I use the clutch because, I don't know, I'm not used to not using it, but like at first, whatever.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
All right, there we go. This is bad. I'm gonna have to get a new tractor after this. Here we go. I don't know what I did. So I put it in forward, and I just slowly started letting the clutch out, and it. Oh, parking brake.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, rookie mistake.
Just press the brake pedal to pop it off.
Yeah, dummy. Let's check out some of the features on this thing. We got a, I think that's a sun visor. Our AC controls up there. Radio with Bluetooth. That's like a must in tractors now. You guys want to see which area I really want to plant? I want to do that whole area right there. But that's a really big project. So I'm glad I built these things super stout now. I didn't hit it, but I had a very close call. So had I hit that, I think we would have been okay, but you know, accidents happen. All right, so if any professional farmers are out there, you guys are probably gonna laugh right now, but I'm just gonna use my little walk behind turf builder seeder. Originally I thought about like Johnny Apple seeding this thing, but we're gonna go ahead and open those bags up. I'm gonna dump them in here. Probably gonna set it to like the lowest setting, and then I'm just gonna start walking the field. And then once that's done, I'm gonna come back up here with the disc again. I'm gonna give it another pass, and then we got a roller to kind of like pack it down. I don't know, that's what we're going for. And then we're just gonna turn the sprinklers on full blast, give this thing a good soaking. Hopefully the seeds germinate and grow. And then I think alfalfa has like a 50 to 60 day grow time for the first cutting. So hopefully in like 2 months from now, we'll just have a big, beautiful field of alfalfa right here. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this thing up and start spreading seed. So I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I didn't expect this. This is like a very bright yellow seed. So honestly, I didn't know what to expect when I opened up a bag of alfalfa seed, but did not expect this. This thing is like fluorescent yellow, neon green, whatever you want to call it. Super, super bright. All right, I think I'm getting close to being done. I went ahead and disconnected the disc. I pretty much like raked. I set the depth real shallow on this. Then I did just like a bunch of passes, kind of mixed the seed in a little bit, got it a little bit below the top layer of dirt. And then I guess one of the last things that you need to do is roll it, kind of compact it just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and hook this guy up. This nut was like a little bit on the seized side, so I had to go grab some wrenches. But we're gonna get this thing hooked up, and then we're gonna take it up top and roll it with this guy. All right, well that ain't happening. That thing is like super rusted on there. We're gonna have to go get the Ugga or maybe even the torch, I don't know. But I think if we just have it resting there, it might drag it behind us for now. All right, well here's the hoping. Come on. Yeah, woo-wee. All right. Bingo. We're gonna be extra safe. I'm gonna put a cotter pin back in there. Maybe. Let's see. I think I lied. The hole's covered up. We're not gonna be extra safe. All right, well today ended up going pretty good. You guys can see we got the sprinklers going full tilt boogie. They've been going for probably about the last 30 minutes. We're giving the dirt a good soaking tonight. That's because there's seed actually in the ground. And I did a couple passes with the roller. Turned out pretty good. We'll see if it actually grows. That's another thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and let the kids run around in the sprinklers for a little bit. They've been just dying. Now technically, probably shouldn't do it since there's seed on the ground, but we're super excited. This is like a huge day for us. You're just a little bit wet there, buddy. Are you soaking wet? Oh, jeez.
All right, I'm only gonna put the screws this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you need a huge solid like, subscribe, share this video amigos, hit that notification button down below so you guys can continue to see my endeavors on eventually becoming a cattle rancher, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.